Yo, it's Ywn Isaac back with another GTA Online video. In this video, we're going to be talking about the most annoying players. Coming in number one, we have the noob. Now notice how he pulls up and gets out his car and just starts shooting at me. So I have to defend myself. And it's unfortunate because I protect noobs, you know what I'm saying? I'm an anti-griefer, tryhard, whatever. But it just gets annoying sometimes. These players will just come up to you and start...
Stupid, I'm not going to let you get the chance.
Coming up next, we have the Oppressor Mark II griefer. And I think it's self-explanatory, but these players strictly use Oppressor Mark IIs. And what they do is they go around griefing the entire lobby. Usually these players are really good with the Mark II. Like, it doesn't matter what vehicle you're in, if you're on ground, they're determined to get you. But usually when they get off of that vehicle, off the Mark II, they're the first ones to get clapped. They'll destroy cargo, they'll grief people, and usually sometimes they'll even be getting voted to get kicked out of the session. So that's how bad it is.
3-0, cry.
Next, we have the Belligerent hypocrite. And I ain't gonna lie, this might be one of the most annoying types of players in GTAOnline. This player will kill you for no reason and then run away. And then when you finally go to get your lick back or your get back, they want to cry about it or get salty and leave the game or usually do some out-of-pocket stuff. It just doesn't make sense. So it's okay for you to start something with somebody else, and then when they come back to get you, you want to cry about it. And I'll give you guys a perfect example. This guy was on the mic, so unfortunately you couldn't hear him, but he was pretty upset, but he left the lobby. That's how mad he was. So I was chasing him here, as you can see, and I'll just let you guys see what happened.
What's up, pal? Let me know who the target is. Okay, I've got it from here.
I put a bounty on him just so I can keep track of him on the map, because you know it'd be looking like a pack of Skittles on the map sometimes. So yeah, I figured that would really make him run. So of course, like I expected, he goes ahead and goes off the radar, thinking that I wouldn't find him. And he went off the radar to start griefing people. That's the crazy part. And he made the mistake of trying to blow me up off the radar, not knowing what vehicle I'm in. So here I was able to get him, and I know he was really salty after this, but he deserved it. I don't like Oppressor Mark II griefers, and he came after me first. So he ran away to the beach. I sent a mugger after him to reveal where he was because he was off the radar again. And then I find him here griefing noobs and low levels. So I proceed to attack him with the buzzard. Now, I think he had bad internet because he was teleporting all over the place, as you can see right there, but I did manage to still get him. And after that, he got mad on the mic and was crying that I had to use a buzzard. But yeah, he used an Oppressor Mark II to blow me up in my original buzzard. How ironic is that? And then he leaves. Next, we have the group of tryhards who think that they run the session. And usually these types of players are scared or they're bad when they're by themselves. So they have to travel or play in huge organizations. And I get it, sometimes you're gonna play with your friends, but when you're grief in the lobby and you're in a big CEO or in a CEO of more than one person and you're like a tryhard, or you're using OP tactics to kill everybody, then it's kind of a problem. So here I was able to pretty much shut them down. And I have to use dirty tactics against these players. These players are usually sweaty. They're gonna spam explosives and they're gonna, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna try really hard. So then I have to try really hard too. And now right here, I get the splash damage off the grass, which I knew would happen. 1,000 points IQ play right there. And here they managed to get me. They're using their numbers to try to destroy me. And then in the beach, it was just kind of a nightmare for them, at least. It was just, I don't understand how it's fun going around with a bunch of people just griefing the whole lobby. But then when somebody good or worthy comes along, then they want to start ewoing and going off the radar and running away. Like, yeah, these players are definitely annoying, but I love to shut them down.
Five minutes later.
Next, we have the BST tryhard and the scared tryhard. The BST tryhard is the guy who uses BST no matter what, even if the other person doesn't have it. Next, we have the scared tryhard. This is the player that shoots 1 or 2 rockets and then ewos constantly, and that is how they fight you. This can be really frustrating or really annoying when you're just trying to play the game, or if you just want a simple clean fight. But these people, they take it too far and they EWO at the slightest bit of danger. So you kind of have to make sure that you're on point and you get them before they can EWO. So I was fighting the BST user and this guy. I thought they were double teaming me because it seemed like that at first, but I guess that wasn't the case. But honestly, skill is going to beat dirty tactics any day. As you can see, I'm just starting to get the advantage on this guy, even though he was constantly EWO looping. Like, I spam some nades over the building, but notice how I'm not EWOing in the middle of it because I'm not scared to die because it's just a game. Like, it's cool to PvP and sweat, but this guy takes it to a whole nother level. After I get that kill and it's 3-1, he starts EWO looping. Since he wanted the EWO loop, and I'm pretty sure he had BST, I made sure I had BST and body armor, so he couldn't EWO, so there was no chance. And after this man realizes that he wasn't able to beat me playing dirty by spamming explosives and EWOing every time, he then leaves the lobby. So these players, usually when they meet someone good or someone better than them, then they want to get scared. Most of them will just play dirty, go off the radar, they'll do anything they can to get up on you. These people are scared to lose, in a sense, quote unquote. Next we have the Tryhard Griefer, probably one of the most annoying types of players in GTAOnline. These are basically the KD warriors. Yes, they pretty much still exist. These players, if you look at their outfits, they all dress very similar. Thermals, parachutes, joggers, and they have a high KD. Now here I was minding my business, kinda, and he already starts blowing me up with his Oppressor. Now I didn't really try to get him off the bike because I wanted him to do that for content. No, I don't know him, but this was just what I needed for the content that I was trying to get. So this guy basically keeps coming in his Oppressor and blowing me up when I'm trying to fight his friend. So they were griefing the lobby, but then they decided to target me instead. And just look how mad they get. So since anytime I'd kill his friend or I was fighting somebody else, the guy in the Oppressor wanted to kill me, I decided to come up with a plan that they wouldn't like and that would give them a very hard time killing me. So here I go back to the parking garage to get my BST, and you can just see them spamming rockets at the garage trying to get me. They're so desperate. And then he EWOs. KD warriors will EWO. They are the worst types of PvP players because they just grief players that are not as good as them. But they had the right one this time, but I simply chose not to fight back because I wanted to make the content. So I was just trying to troll them. And watch what happens after that. So I go off the radar and I go ahead and get my Hellcat, my Amani Tech. Then the other guy ends up getting an Oppressor Mark II as well. So I have two of them trying to get me in the garage. I got my BST back, and now it was time to troll.
Hey!
So then I make sure that they can see me on the map because I know that they're still going to be looking for me. And they happen to be at the beach. So I actually thought, okay, maybe they want to snipe, 2v1 me. Nope. I get to the beach and he's still in his Oppressor Mark II. So I just decided to drive around the beach to troll them to see if they'll come after me. And sure enough, they did. So the Ultima Snipes guy knew what vehicle I was in because he starts running away. As you can see, he doesn't want nothing to do with me now. But when I was on the ground fighting somebody else, he wanted the third party and just get easy kills. So then his buddy decides to call up his Oppressor Mark II. And well, let's just say he had a hard time killing me.
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
So after that, I decided to go Ghost Organization, but the pink one was still able to see me because he was right above me when I activated it. So he put two and two together and he was right there on my ass, but I had an idea. So I went Ghost, but I wasn't gonna do anything crazy. He went Ghost, the Ultima guy, he went Ghost and went to his facility to orbital me because they were mad that they couldn't kill me in their Mark IIs anymore because they know what the Amani tech is. This is probably one of the best vehicles to stop these griefers, man. I'm telling y'all right now, get the Amani tech missile lock jammers and these players will have a hard time griefing you. They can shoot you out and these have the RC features, which makes it impossible for them to kill you. All that will happen is they'll blow it up. So he went to his facility. So I decided to go to the construction site because if you don't know, when you go to the construction site and you go underneath, you can't be orbital because it blocks it. So I went there and they start sending me salty messages because they were so mad they couldn't kill me. And then you won't believe what happens after this. These guys were so salty they couldn't kill me and he didn't want to waste his orbital shot. I kept going RC Bandito and they kept sending me toxic messages. And then this happens. And it's just like, y'all really taking it that far because y'all can't kill me in a game? Like, I trolled y'all that bad? This definitely might be the #1 worst type of player.